Hey guys, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. So it's Saturday, guys, and I'm coming on because I'm going to be making my lunch, and I wanted to show you guys what I'm having today. What I bought was last week I bought these portobello mushrooms. These mushrooms are really good for, like, if you want something like hearty and like you think you're eating like meat or whatever. They're good for like substituting for carbs, some and stuff like that. Just really, really good. So I have two of these, and then they're really just on the verge. Like, if I don't use them today, I don't think they're going to be good after, like, tomorrow or Monday. So I want to get them used today. So what I'm going to do is I already washed them good. I scrubbed all the dirt off and everything else. Mushrooms can be like that. I'm going to saute them in a pan with some olive oil and garlic and a little butter. And then what I'm going to do is slice tomato, put tomato on it, and then put mozzarella on top. Oh, guys, it's like a meal. It's like a steak. It's like a meal in itself. It's so good. But I wanted to show you how I do this because I already cleaned them, like I said. But I don't want these little, like, black things in there. I don't like to leave them in there. So I'm just going to take them out. And you just go like this. You can get as much out as you can. I guess that's called the gills or whatever. I don't know what the heck it's called, but I don't like that. So I'm going to take all that out of there. But these are really good. They're not cheap. They're not expensive, but they're, right now everything is so high anyway, so. But $3 something, I think, for the two of these. So not too bad. But they're hearty, so if you buy it, if you're buying, you could feed, you could probably feed one or two. I'm going to eat two because it's a lunch, so I'm going to eat two. But I would probably say two a person if they're this size. Some of them, they have huge, huge ones. But this size, I'm going to have two. So, yeah. All right, so I got that out, most of that out of there. And, guys, mushrooms, you have to, either you like mushrooms or you don't, Mushrooms, that's what it is. As long as you wipe them clean and wash them clean, right before you're going to use them. Don't, scrub mushrooms and then put them in your fridge because they will become soggy and just gross, and they're not going to be good. So you rinse them or you wipe them down. I use the paper towel, a wet paper towel, and wipe them down. And then I'm just going to put them in the pan now. But yeah, so don't do that beforehand because, like I said, they will become soggy and not very yummy. All right. Okay, so let's get rid of all this crap here. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm not going to use salt because I've been trying to do that again. Went off the track a little bit with that. So I'm going to put a little bit of the Danos on. Okay, on one side and the other side. Okay, I'm going to put some pepper. Now season, which I can show you guys below. Season it however you want to season it. Whatever seasonings you like, it's up to you. Pepper. I'm going to put some olive oil on the mushrooms, and then I'm going to put some butter in the pan. I'm going to put some onion powder on each side. And some garlic powder. I'm also going to put some Italian seasoning. So I think that would be really good on here. So some garlic powder. And let me put some basil. A little basil. Yummy. And then some Italian seasoning. Don't mind the noise, guys. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to get the olive oil. I'm gonna put the pan on over here. I'm gonna bring this over here so you can see what I'm doing. All right, guys, so I put a piece of butter in here. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to pour some olive oil on the insides, and inside, and then on the other side. It's gonna be so yummy, guys. And this too, the olive oil will also make this other stuff, like all the herbs that are on the bottom, stick better too. It's gonna be so yummy, yummy, yummy. Yummy. All right, my flame's on a pretty high, medium to high flame. All right, guys, so the butter is kind of making noises now, so it's all ready. So I'm going to put these in on that side first. See? You can't see, can you? That's the light. See, all this stuff, guys, is going to go on the mushroom. And I also have fresh garlic that I'm going to put in here. On them in a minute. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to put this on a lower flame because I want the insides to cook a little bit. And because I'm putting it in the frying pan, the insides, aren't going to get like broil up, like if I was broiling it. So I'm going to cover it, put it on the lower flame, cover it, and let it just cook a little bit, like slowly. So this way the insides of the mushroom can get cooked. These are going to be so good. All right, guys, see, that's what happened. You see, they became nice and soft inside. That's what I'm looking for right there. So I'm going to keep this here. I'm going to cut up some tomatoes. No idea what that was. What is that? Oh, you know what, guys? I didn't put any garlic in. I'm just going to put a little fresh garlic in the pan. Just a little, not a lot. But I'm going to cut up these tomatoes. Now I need thin sliced tomatoes. Okay. It's like, do you put the light on or do you put the light off? I don't know. All right, guys, so I'm going to take these mushrooms out for a minute because I want to put the tomatoes in here and let them saute a little bit. Just for a couple of seconds, not a long time. I just want to get them a little flavored into it with the garlic and all of that. And the oil. I want to leave the tomatoes, like sliced like they are. I don't want them to become like tomato sauce, you know what I mean? So I just want them to get a little flavor. I'm going to put a little bit, I am going to put a little bit of salt on these. A little bit of garlic powder, even though there is garlic in here now. And I'm going to put some Italian seasoning on these. Okay, so wonder if the light's going to be better or not. Nope. So I'm just going to let these get a little warm. I'm going to turn them over. Okay. Looks so good, guys. Here's the basil. I also have some fresh basil and a little bit of fresh parsley as well. So yeah, these are done now. Okay, I'm gonna push these over to the side because there's no reason to take them out. There, push them to the side. Now I'm gonna put the mushrooms back in. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is put tomato on top. This is such a great either appetizer or a lunch, or to have, accompanied with your dinner. Instead of having, a side, this is the side you can have. So good. Low carb. If you like mushrooms, you have to like mushrooms, you know what I mean? You have to. I'm going to lower it. See, guys? Now I have these mozzarella pearls. I'll show you. The little mozzarella pearls. See? So I'm going to take some of these, put them onto the mushroom. Oh my God, guys, this is going to be so yummy. Okay. Like that. All right. Yummy. Cheese. Now I'm going to cover it and let it lower it to the least, the lowest amount, and let it melt. I'm going to shut it off in a minute because I think it'll be good when I shut it off. It'll melt. Look at that, guys. Does this light help or not? Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Oh my God, I'm so excited. This is going to be so freaking yummy. It's going to be like literally having a steak. Not even kidding. Not even kidding, guys. It's going to be like literally having a steak. I just said that, So this is lunch, and I'm not sure exactly what the points are going to be on this. It might be a little bit high because I put a little bit of mozzarella on it. A lot of mozzarella, really. But that's okay. I have points. So I'm going to count it up and see how many points it is. The mushroom, I think, is 0. The tomatoes, I think, is 0. The only thing is the cheese. The cheese will probably be 4 or 5 points, I would assume. Maybe 6 points. So that's okay because I didn't even eat breakfast this morning. Didn't even use any points yet. All I had was a small cup of coffee. So that's fine. So I'm just going to let this melt. And then I'll come back and show you when I have it on my plate. I'm so excited. I'm going to cut up some, I'm going to chop up some parsley and some basil off of my planter over here, and then I'll show you guys. All right, guys, so I decided to put this in the broiler because I don't want it to burn the bottom of the, I don't want to cook the mushrooms any more than really what they are. So I just want to be able to melt the cheese. So I put them in the air fryer thingy, toaster oven thingy, and I'm put it on broil for a couple of minutes, and then we'll have it after. I'll show you when it's done. All right, guys, so here it is. This is what I'm talking about. Look at this. Is that amazing? Guys, I'm telling you, so I have some basil that I got off of my plant. I'm telling you, the basil is like such a great accompaniment to this. The more basil, the better. Even, guys, a little grated cheese would be awesome. Look at this, guys. Could you die? Let me take a picture before I taste it for you. Gotta take a picture. Guys, I'm so excited about this lunch. And I literally can feel good about eating it because it's no carbs. Yeah, there's tomatoes. Tomatoes have a little bit of carbs in them, but not so bad. All right, guys. Now I'm using a fork and a knife, see? You'll put a little crushed red pepper on this. Of course, I lost a piece with the cheese. Gotta have the cheese in it. And the basil. All right, let's gather this one up. Fell apart a little bit, but hey, that's okay. All right, guys. Oh my God. I can't even talk because it's so good. It is amazing. The mushroom and the basil and the tomato. Happy clap. So simple. So tasty. And really, very, very budget friendly. Very, very budget friendly. You know, guys, even if you didn't want to buy the portobello mushrooms, which, like I said, sometimes can be like 3 something for 2. You could buy the other mushrooms, the ones that are already sliced, or the button mushrooms. You can slice those up a little bit also, or leave them whole. Do the same thing, saute them in olive oil, butter, garlic, fresh garlic, and all the seasonings. Saute them, then sprinkle mozzarella over it. and chop up tomato and put tomato on it, then sprinkle the mozzarella on it, guys. It would be the same concept. It would be so good, and it's cheaper. It's definitely more budget friendly than the portobellos, because like I said, they could be a little bit pricey at times. So if you want to make this and the budget doesn't allow for the portobellos, do that the other way. I'm going to try it the other way too. I am definitely going to do that, because that's a great budget tip. Guys, I'm telling you, make this. This is, you know what? This looks like an expensive, a good meal, like an expensive meal, like if you had a friend over, or your mother-in-law, I don't know, something. It just looks really good, and it's cheap to make. God. I don't know what else to say. It's amazing. All right, guys. So listen, I'm going to go. I'm going to eat my lunch. So excited. Guys, try this. You will really, really enjoy it. Tell your friends. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, and hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the notification button with the bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload. And also, guys, on the April 13th, I'm doing the Cheap Eats Easter appetizer collab that I'm hosting. Okay, guys? It's going to be a lot of fun. Also, on the 26th of April, I'm doing the copycat kind of fun video with Jerry and Ellen from Cooking with Neighbors. It's going to be a lot of fun. We do a lot of stuff together. Love you, Jer. Thinking about you always. And thank you for all your help and all your, thank you for your friendship. Really. Love you. So, anyway, so guys, yeah, that's it. So, I will see you guys on the next video. Gonna go eat my lunch. Mushrooms. Bye, guys.